So I've been making videos on this channel for the last couple of years, and I kind of made it a little bit casual, just talking about my personal experiences and just made it more of a journal. But this time I'm going to change up the structure of things. So for the next couple of months at least, I'm just going to be releasing videos like this, just one-on-one videos where, they're going to be unedited. I won't have any sort of things coming out of it, at least for now. I'm going to talk about just self-image, fitness, and possibly networking as well, and how to work with certain individuals that you may see online. And the reason why I'm doing this is, I always do this like every now and then. I'll leave and I'll come back. And something about me is the last couple of years since I was a teenager, I've always been, I guess, I don't want to say self development. I guess it is your self development, but I've always been someone that's looked at how to achieve things and, just I'm an ambitious person. So I'm always trying new things, I'm always experimenting, and as a result, I learn a lot. But what I've learned this year is the power of your own personal project. And as I looked at so many people that are successful like in their field, I realized that one of the reasons why is because they're passionate about what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and a lot of times they have their own projects and they kind of stuck with that project and they kept going. So why can't I do the same thing? And what I want to talk about in general is just my personal experiences and things that I've wanted to improve on, that I've been working on the last, I would say, 10 years or so. I started working out like probably 10, 11 years ago. I started I guess you can say I started my self-care, like more like facial wise and like that kind of sense in 2020, a bit 2019, but 2020. I experimented with my hair then. I did a lot of things that I did to kind of learn. And that's why I want to share my personal experiences, just style, grooming, fitness, health, especially health. I think health is the biggest one because health has helped me in so many different ways. It's helped me with my confidence. It's helped me overcome, tough times. And health is something that is always going to be there until the rest of my life, of course. Like that's the one thing that I have. And that's one thing I have control over, right? At least for now. And I'm always in the sense that if I take care of my health, then my health will take care of me when I need it. So whether I'm older or I get injured or something along those lines, my health will take care of me. And I want to make it a little more of a purposeful, like just in the channel, right? I released a blog. Some of you may know, some of you may not. I have a blog that's going to be little more personable, where I talk about experiences, products I use, just things along those lines, talk about mental health, and it has a complete different name. And I also have a channel specifically for that as well. And I might start uploading videos soon, eventually. But for now, I want to start building, like just rebuild again. This is going to be a self-care type of channel. Some of the people that I look up to the most, right? Like creators like Alex Costa, teaching men's fashion. These types of channels, like even now, like there's a guy on Instagram called Mr. Little. These are like some channels that I look up to. Even Brandon Belfort, right? He lives in my city. And these are channels that I look up to, and I should be doing the same thing, as I'm learning, as I'm growing. There's a guy called Dan Coe. He talks about, just monetizing your passion. You talk about what you've learned, what you're experienced on. And for me, one of the biggest things I'm experienced on is health and how to stay consistent with your health, despite work, despite travels, despite family. That's something that I feel like I'm very knowledgeable on. So that's why I'm going to talk about how to stay consistent with your health, how to, how to pull through, how to be like just consistent in terms of like just going. Because I know a lot of people go and then they fall off. Some people don't even go at all. And right, even if you're in your early 20s, sure, that's cool and all, but eventually it'll catch up and you'll have to come back to it, like eventually, right? And if you don't, it's gonna keep hitting you over and over and over again, right? So that's kind of what I want to talk about in this channel, just how to improve yourself, mainly physically, like just self-care. I'll talk about my skincare. I have some affiliates as well, so I have products that I'm going to promote. like obviously Teach Handling, that's one of them, but I also have like some other products that I use personally that I'll put in the links down below. And yeah, that's really what I'm going to talk about, and just how it's changed my life, how it's improved just my overall, like how the world looks at me, or and things along those lines. Because realistically, like first impressions do matter. I know sometimes we're in this like world where it's like no judgment, this and that, but the reality is subconscious is subconscious. That's a reality. And no matter, like people will always have like opinions, like that's just a thing, right? So whether they're not saying it to you in person, inside their heads they have an opinion. And I believe that if you can take care of yourself, at least in the best way that you can, you don't have to be a bodybuilder, you don't have to be 10% body fat, right? A lot of things are very unattainable, right? You just have to take care of yourself, just be healthy. That's the biggest thing, right? So if you can do that, then you'll notice a significant change in your life. And that's why I want to talk about these kinds of things, because it's been something that I've been learning the last couple of years, like I would say last decade. And I do feel equipped to share these experiences. And yeah, I want to help you navigate through your journey. And I also have an ebook, I'll do some coaching. And yeah, it's also for me as well. I want to take this a little more seriously. I don't just want to make this a really casual thing. Again, I'm going to start off slow. I'm just going to work on consistency once a week, maybe twice a week. Maybe as time goes on, I'll keep uploading. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot 8 videos, and then every single week of July and August, I'm going to have them uploaded. And then I'll have bonus videos for the rest of the 2 months, right? So I'll have videos come out. But yeah, if you want to check out my ebook on the 7 steps to living a healthy life, I'll have it linked down below. That's just a quick ebook. If you want coaching, I have opened up just some slots for consultations. We'll do some consultations, and then we'll look at some options after. If you're interested, you can check out the link down below. It's a Calendly link. So just book a call, and just be sure to fill out the forms just so that I have context on what you're trying to achieve. And yeah, I think that's really it. Again, this is something that in 2020, I got certified as a personal trainer. I worked at a gym for a bit, and I kind of took a step back away from it. And, as I'm working on some other projects right now, I'm still working on those projects. Those projects I thoroughly enjoy, but I also do want to have my own say on my own things, right? So this is why I'm working on my personal this project here. And I believe in myself. I know I'm going to succeed. I'm going to be a little bit stubborn throughout the summer. I'm just going to upload things that I want to upload. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just going to use the skills that I have, and I'm going to work on it throughout the summer. I've been, throughout the days, like I in the mornings and the part of the afternoons, I work on like the projects that I'm working on. And then the evenings, like I'll go to the library and I'll put some time to work on my blog, which I upload once a week, every Monday at noon PST time. And with this YouTube stuff as well, I'm just going to keep doing that as well. I'm working on my email list. There's a lot to do, but I believe in myself, and I think you should too. And that's why I'm restructuring the way this channel is. I might use those other videos, maybe put it in another channel, but I want to make this specific and just work on just my brand. I'm building a brand now. I'm not just casually doing this. I'm building a brand. So it's going to take some time. Like this patient. That's just how business works. It's a process, but if I continue with it, I stay consistent with it, I know I'll do fine with it. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. If you want coaching, check out my links down below. And yeah, don't forget to stay authentic and leave a comment down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.